Um, at this time, we are going to say the Pledge of Allegiance. So will everybody stand, please? And sing the national anthem for us. Will you sing with you?
Okay, anyone that wants to join in, please do. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you.
You know I can't do it now. You want to go? Okay, at this time I would like to introduce the Allerton International Merchants Association Incorporated officers. I am Veron Chambley, and I am the president of the Allerton International Merchants Association Incorporated. Larry Murillo is the vice president. Veronica Castro is the secretary. And Christine Royale, she's the sergeant at arms. She's on her way here. And at this point, maybe at the next meeting, I will be, as the president of the Allerton International Merchants Association, appointing a treasurer. So we don't have minutes because this is the first meeting that I am presiding. So I will go right into my report. And we have our anniversary that's coming up. Oh, excuse me, everybody. I'd like to introduce the founder of the Allerton International Merchants Incorporated, Mr. Gene Francis. Would you please stand?
Gene DeFrancis.
DeFrancis, yes. Sorry, well, I'm just nervous. That's why I forgot that. I'm sorry, Gene. No harm there. Okay, so now we want to talk about the anniversary. The anniversary is May 1st, and it will be right here at the Sands Banquet Hall. And we will be taking ads for the journal. And it will be May 1st at 7 o'clock. What time is it?
Usually we start around 7, I believe.
7 o'clock, we'll be starting the anniversary cocktail party. And our honoree will be Mr. John Serini. And we have our community award will be Ms. Pamela Damon. Pamela Damon is right here. She is the manager to the Sands Banquet Hall here. Okay, and she will be receiving the Inspirational Award for community services here. And we're interested in having the Teacher Education Award too, as soon as we consider who may fill in for the Teacher Education Award. And we also have, Detective Jay Stewart-Van. We will have him receiving the NYPD award. Okay, so now the upcoming events we have after that is April 1st, is Easter. So I bought some Easter candy back there anyway, so anybody would like to. But Easter is the first Sunday of the April, so, and we will meet again April the 3rd. That's the next meeting. And then we have, after that, we have the Mother's Day event, which will be May, at the May's meeting. And we have Halloween. We have the carving of the pumpkins. We have our tree lighting, just to give you a few of the activities that we do throughout the year. Is it anything that you'd like to add, Larry, about any of the?
Easter bunny at the sands.
Yes,
Santa at the sands.
Yes, and the tree lighting, that's what we will have at the same time. So, are there any elected officials here? There's Marisol from Angela's Boutique. Is she here? I guess she's not here. And Christine Royale has just came in. That is our Sergeant at Arms. She's just in the back. She's the Sergeant at Arms here. Okay, at this point, there's no elected officials. Anyone here? Anybody like to? Any announcements? Do you have anybody like any announcements? At this point, I would like to introduce some of the merchants and of the Allerton International community here. I'd like to introduce my, at the salon where I work at Luigi's of Italy, is Tony. Tony, that's at Luigi's of Italy. He's a merchant for the salon there. And that is Marie next to him, who's the secretary there. We have, could you stand up and say your name? Because I don't know, you're right behind Tony. And tell
Claudia, my name is Claudia.
Claudia, and let everyone know where you're from. Yes, the mini market. That's the fruit stand over there where I buy my vegetables, and probably some of you do. And then we have, say your name. You can stand up for me and say your name. Yes, you. Yeah.
Tawfiq.
What?
Tawfiq Saleh.
Okay. And let them
I
know.
stand up. I verify.
Okay. And he's
I'm from the store.
yeah. Tell them about the store on the corner. That's, you know, we run quick. You know, I'm down the block and I go to the store all the time.
Oh, you're the corner store.
Yes.
I've been there 10 years so far.
10?
Now I'm okay. I hope I'm gonna be alright.
Okay. And next, we have Mr. Thomas and his daughter, Jasmine. Mr. Thomas, could you stand up and say hello to everybody?
Hi, my name is Nehemiah Thomas. I'm living at 2724 Barnes Avenue. Thank you.
Yes, he's been the Block Association, tenants of the Block Association. It's been a while back now, but still, he's a person that I always get a chance to talk to him when he's outside and I'm passing and he's coming out. That's my very good neighbor. And I'd like to introduce next from the Beach Shore Home Health Care.
I am Valerie Henry, Be Sure Home Health Services on Allerton Avenue.
And next I'd like to introduce Deborah and her husband and grandson. They are also my next door neighbors here in the community. Say hello. And that is Jamel. And in a few seconds, I will have Jamel, because we want to have the youth participate in the meeting as well. Like, so if you want to do it, Jamel, fine. If not, it's okay. But it's not going to be right now.
He just concerned that he doesn't have one of his wolf pack.
Oh, that's okay. You can just tell us about it. And next, I would like to introduce Dave from Exit Realty. excuse me?
He lives on Radcliffe.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
I think a lot of people I'm gonna work with assistant to reach out to I'm always working down.
And next, the lady that just walked in is Miss Norma Ashley, is my landlord, where I live at 2728 Barnes Avenue. And would you like to introduce yourself, sir? Would you like to say something? Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Okay, does anybody, Bonnie is from the dental office over right next to the Allerton Diner. Say hello, Bonnie, would you like to say hi? She works there, so if you need anything done with your teeth or you get a sudden
Don't
pain
go to
that you
Bonnie.
can't handle, if you go right over there, she will be the one that you will talk to that will make sure you get taken care of very fast. And next we have Rosemary,
It's okay, I'm used to it.
Rosemary, am I saying it right?
Marianne?
Yeah, Marianne. I always have it right. Marianne, say hello, introduce yourself, please.
Marianne from Hartford.
Oh, okay, good. Thanks, we're glad to have you here. All right. And I want to get back to Jasmine Thomas, Mr. Thomas's daughter. She is a physical fitness instructor, I believe. Yes, could you stand up and tell us a little bit about what you do too?
Hi everybody. Actually I'm starting out with my own fitness training business, so if anyone's interested in personal or boot camp services, I'm here.
Right. And Shakisha, she's at all of our meetings all the time. And would you just say hello, Shakisha? You want to say your first and last name, and that's it if you like. Okay. All right. So, and last but not least, I would like to introduce to you Miss Pamela Dana from the Sands Banquet Hall. Would you stand up and give us a few words about here? We have our meetings here every first Tuesday of the month. And would you like to say a few words and maybe mention about the Talithia Kume Urban Etiquette and Leadership Academy? Just give us a few words with that. I appreciate that.
Well, first, welcome to the Sands. I'm the manager here. We've been opening up the Sands for like 3-4 years, 5 years. We've been opening up to the Allerton's merchants, to have the merchants come here and utilize the hall. Richard is a big advocate for community, and so we welcome the Allerton's merchants here. We have a new leader. Jean is always going to be around, and so it's great that that we have the facility that's available to everybody to use. And I think it's great that everyone is introducing themselves and all. I am the founder and director of the Talithia Kume Urban Etiquette and Leadership Academy. It's an academy that is designed for young girls, development on education, self-esteem, career development, self-esteem, poise, all of the things that a lot of our young girls are lacking, our organization provides. We are very active in the community. Jean has always been a big supporter of ours. Miss Mother, as the girls call her, is also a big supporter of the program. What we do is get involved. We have the girls involved in what's going on within the community, what's going on within their lives. We just had a big trafficking walk, human trafficking awareness walk. We've had our debutante program. We've had our award ceremony. We have another award ceremony coming up. So we are within the community. We support the community, and we hope that the community will continue to support our girls. So welcome to the thing.
Okay, thank you.
We go from 7 to, well, it's supposed to be 19, but the age keeps going higher and higher and higher. So now we are cutting it off at 21 because we want the girls that's 21 and over, because come into it. So it's a great program. If anybody wants the information, you can always contact me here, contact Veron, or I'm on Facebook and all. So we're definitely out there, and we definitely need support. Our girls, our youth need a lot of support. Gracie's granddaughter was in our program too last year. So she was in it for 2 years. So we're out there making a difference.
Okay, thank you. And next I'd like to introduce Tina. Would you stand and say your first and last name? She is the person in hospitality that will be helping the group as working and making sure you all being served and and we have somebody else as well that would be participating and helping us as well. But Tina, say hello and say your first and last name because I can't remember. The Merchants Association. And what's your last name, Tina?
Taylor.
Taylor, okay. Yeah. I always see her with her granddaughter. We always see her with a granddaughter. And just the other day, I saw her son, your son, and her granddaughter. I'm very familiar with her. And he was carrying her on his back. And I stopped him and I said hello. And and she, and I told him to, ask Tina if she would come down. So I'm very happy that Tina came to support us. So, okay, last but not least, I would like to introduce Grace Lavaglio from the Allerton Barnes Block Association. Grace, will you say hello and say a few words?
Hello, saying a few words now. I know pretty much everybody here.
Yeah.
You know, I've been in the neighborhood about 50 years. I know I look well. But Veron before said if you had any announcements, but she went by so fast, so you give me a chance. June 23rd is the Allerton Barnes Block Association here on Barnes Avenue. I am going to be setting up a GoFundMe page, and I will be hitting everybody, all the merchants that I see here and more for donations. So get ready for me, because I'm the storm. I'm like a storm. I'm just going right through. So so we do this every year. It's a great time to come out, get people together from the community. The kids have fun, the adults have fun, and we try to get the adults to have fun, and that's it. Yeah, I'm also, Veronda knows, I'm also a Mary Kay consultant. So if anyone who wants to do some free facials, I'll give you my phone number. I do free facials. Mary Kay is a great product. And I also do iFit. If anybody heard of iFit, these are also healthy products. But if you want more information, see me after the meeting and I'll give you my information. Thank you.
Okay, we don't really have any, well, I already gave you the upcoming events. But I'd like to mention, before the block party that Grace talked about, we have the International Food Festival that usually happens in July.
It's June 8th.
Sometime maybe June.
June 8th.
I'm not sure really what the dates are, but
June
8th? Okay, it will be June 8th this year. And that's, of course, everybody knows it's right on Allerton Avenue here. And, we have the stage and, we have vendors come out and set up tables. International Food Festival, of course, meaning that we have people with all different dishes that, from Italian food, Spanish food, Chinese food, American food, Jamaican food, African food. So we have all different delicacies that you may like to be tried when you come to the International Food Festival. So we would like to know anybody that's interested or know anyone that would like to perhaps, rent a table to vendor whatever goods they have. I think that'll be a good time for you with your Mary Kay or whatever.
We'll talk.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So anything that anybody does, we will be interested in, getting your information and you're getting a table set up. I would like that, Jasmine, if you would be interested in setting up a table too.
What's the cost of the table?
It's usually from, depending on $125 tables and $100 tables. That's
Oh.
usually the price of the tables.
Okay, that's doable.
The tables. And Mr. Ashley, would you like to talk about, the program that you told me about? I would love for everybody to know about it. At least they would, would you like to mention that, or the work that you do, or anything? Would you like to say something? No? Okay. All right, but I appreciate you being here, Ms. Ashley. Thank you. Okay, would anybody else like to, did I miss anyone? Everybody was introduced and had something to say. So now at this time, I'd like to have, Jamel would like to talk to us about the Wolfpack. The Wolfpack is a football team so he's gonna just give us a little information about what he does. Come up to the front here. You wanna come up too? And they're gonna just give us a little information about the football.
Wow.
My name is Maurice Hunley. Everybody calls me Mo. But anyway, I represent a football organization, football and cheerleader organization from ages of 5 to 14. Right now we got about 150 kids involved in this. We've got, in the 4 years that we've been in existence, we've got 4 championships and 6 championships. Yeah.